Let me tell you the moment I realized my identity was emerging. And please, just brace yourself because it was disrespectful. I was debugging a website at 2 a.m. You know, the usual web developer suffering. When my brain suddenly said, we don't do this anymore. Not the coding, not the tech, not the entire profession. Just relax. Just the version of me that was coding from fear, from survival, and from habits. My cursor froze. My laptop fan paused. Even the error message looked spiritual, like identity update detected. And I sat there thinking, wow. So even my code knows I'm changing. Because nobody warns you that becoming someone new feels exactly like your operating system crashing at the worst possible moment. A few days later, I went out with friends. Normal outing, normal Lagos chaos. But something was off. And not dramatically, just subtly. Like my personality has stepped out to take a phone call and hadn't returned. Everyone was laughing. I was quiet. I wasn't sad or withdrawn, just observing. My friend asked, Jumi, are you okay? And I said, I think my spirit is rearranging furniture. Who says that? Really? Who says that? Who announces spiritual interior design in public? But that's exactly what it felt like. Like something inside me was shifting chairs, moving tables, repainting walls, preparing space for a version of me I hadn't met yet. But it wasn't all funny metaphors. Sometimes the shift is heavy. It meets you in the quietest places like my closet. So I opened my closet one morning. Not for fashion, please, just to grab a hoodie. But when I looked at my clothes, I felt disconnected. Not because they were ugly or because they were old, but because they belonged to a version of me that was no longer in the room. I sat on the floor, yes, the floor, and I whispered, I think I'm outgrowing myself. And I cried, not a dramatic cry, not a movie cry, just a quiet, private, something is shifting and I can't pretend anymore cry. The identity emerging is not loud. It's not glamorous. It's not a glow-up montage with violence. It's subtle, inconvenient, emotional, confusing, and holy. It's the moment your spirit updates before your circumstances do. It's when your desires change quietly, but your life hasn't caught up yet. It's when your intuition starts whispering new instructions and your old habits start feeling like borrowed clothes. I don't know, does that make sense? Or does it feel like your clarity is loading? Before we go deeper, try this with me, something small. Touch the fabric of whatever you're wearing right now. Just touch it. Feel the texture. Feel the weight. Feel how it sits on your skin. Now ask yourself, does this still feel like me? Not the clothes, the life, the habits, the relationships, the routines. That's emergence, not the touch, the question. Here's what I've learned, and it took me a while to admit this. Your identity doesn't show up when life is calm. It shows up when life starts telling the truth. Emergence isn't dramatic, it's subtle. It's the quiet moment you realize you're tired of performing a version of yourself that expired months ago. It's that strange discomfort you feel in places that used to feel familiar. It's the sudden clarity that whispers you've been negotiating your worth for too long. Emergence isn't chaos. It's your life finally correcting posture. If your life feels strange right now, don't panic. That's not confusion, that's alignment trying to introduce itself. When your identity starts emerging, everything feels slightly off, like your spirit changed the furniture layout without telling your brain. You reach for old habits and they don't fit. You try to enjoy old routines and they feel expired. You walk into familiar places and something inside you whispers, "We don't live here anymore." But hear me clearly. You're not falling apart. You're not losing direction and you're not malfunctioning. You're shifting into the version of you that finally makes sense. Before you disappear into another tab or into Lagos traffic, let me leave you with something simple. Your emerging identity is already making decisions behind your back. So give it one small yes today. Just one. Write down one thing you're done pretending to enjoy. It can be a habit, a hairstyle, a whole lifestyle, or that one person who drains your battery faster than bad Wi-Fi. Whatever it is, name it. And if you want support that won't overwhelm you, I dropped a few gentle tools in the description. Nothing dramatic or stressful. Just small anchors for the version of you that's trying to breathe. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. Your emergent identity will choose for you. May your identity emerge gently. May your truth arrive boldly. May your becoming be protected. And may you trust the version of yourself that's trying to be born.